The Bloomberg American Health Initiative focuses on 5 key challenges in its efforts to improve health and save lives. And this year, each one of those challenges has been worsened by the COVID-19 crisis and the inequities it's exacerbated. Mike Bloomberg and other leaders have said it will take partners from every sector working together to turn the tide, to be a movement for change. These leaders have been tackling the challenges on the front lines as they face a moment of truth for public health in America. She's created her state's opioids task force, and this year announced $80 million in federal funding to supplement their crisis response. A leader tackling addiction and overdose, the governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer.
The crisis of addiction, I think, has been uniquely exacerbated in this moment. It requires a coordinated effort to prevent further suffering from opioid abuse. COVID-19, I think, has just put a sharper focus on how important this aspect is to our overall recovery.
He's an internationally renowned chef and humanitarian. To date, his organization, World Central Kitchen, has served more than 30 million meals to people in need in over 400 cities. Chef José Andrés.
We go in emergencies, and sometimes I feel like food is an afterthought. This daily emergency that many families live through in America and around the world when they don't know what they're going to be eating that day. This is obviously a moment of truth for food, not only in America, but for food around the world.
One of this country's finest actors, he's the newly elected chair of the board of Oceana, the world's largest ocean conservation organization, the great Sam Waterston.
There's been a revolution in public awareness and public opinion, but we're well past the stage of talk. Organizations like Oceana, the ocean advocates I represent, and like Bloomberg Philanthropies and the visionary individuals driving them are already doing the right work, and there is ready proof in their results. It's an all-hands-on-deck moment, and every one of us should join forces with them. Things would move a lot faster if we did.
He's an educator focused on eliminating achievement gaps at a time when those gaps threaten to grow. The longtime innovative leader of the Harlem Children's Zone, Geoffrey Canada.
In my 45 years of professional experience, I have never seen more of a moment of truth in America for our children regarding health. COVID has exposed the vulnerabilities of young people who have comorbidities. We know that their physical health, their mental health are going to be really damaged by this experience. And as a nation, we're going to have to step up and do something seriously.
COVID-19 and gun violence have been called dual pandemics. This leader brings her public health expertise to both. The governor of New Mexico, Lujan Grisham.
Dealing with COVID-19 and gun violence have created untenable risks in all of our communities. We need Congress to act immediately, making sure that we address gun violence by enacting common sense gun laws like background checks.
5 focus areas, 5 different perspectives. 5 deeply committed policymakers and activists share their visions for solutions.
I always tell people, tough times don't last, but tough people do. We can beat this crisis together.
I've seen people putting the well-being of others they don't even know above their own well-being. I am hopeful because I do believe empathy and respect will always win the day.
We have the science, we have the practice. What we now have to have is the willpower to make sure we teach young people to live healthy, and that's as important as anything they're learning in school.
It's time that we take productive public health action now.
The ocean is full of wonders, but maybe the biggest one is that given a chance, it comes back like a freight train. Hope is the right idea. Good health to all of us.